Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome to Globers and Goblins. This is Ice Cold Freedom, Episode 9, A Time to Choose. With me, playing Rincewynd the Ugly, is Fight the Flat Earth.
Hello. I've got a really sore head. They keep throwing me at things. I don't know why.
Playing Sarro is Charisma.
The dwarf.
That might explain the sore head.
Playing Vincent Stevens, we have Vishanti.
Hi, I'm less of a dick than I was before.
And playing the Jord, we have AndTheJordSaid.
Hi, I'm even more of a dick than I was before.
As long as you come with barbecue sauce, I don't care.
As long as you come with barbecue. Oh, gosh. Oh, all right. So, when we last saw our prisoners, you killed an Armonite, a demonic centaur way stronger than you had any business dealing with. How are you all feeling?
Worked that
We saw rage when he killed our friend, man.
Yeah.
Got wrecked. Get wrecked.
An innocent man was killed. The Jord does not stand for this.
Yeah, that's when we all totally raged. We were like, Pakal, no!
Wait. Pakal's pals.
Pakol's pals.
Pakol's
In
pals.
honor
Oh,
of our
no.
fallen comrade.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
So before we went live, the crew was trying to come up with a name for the group of prisoners, and
Pakal's prisoner pals.
Oh,
Jeez,
boy.
wait, what?
Oh God.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be interesting. So Odell has left the four of you for the rest of the day. You have downtime. Is there anything any of you would like to do with said downtime?
Eat.
Eat.
Eat copious amounts of food.
You will be fed, yes, but
We're going to be fed, yes. What yes, and does it taste nice?
Gosh.
We have our weapons, correct? But the anti-magic field's still
Yes,
up.
you
Am I
have
right?
everything. It's just not magic.
Yeah. So
I'm basically just gonna meditate.
Okay.
does my breath weapon count as magic? I just need to know.
No, it does not.
Okay.
Crap.
So that's the thing. That's the thing
Crap.
that I need to know.
Crap. Crap. And crap.
Let's just wait a second, okay? I just want to do a little snooping. Can I do a little snooping? I just want to look for something interesting. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I want to look for something interesting.
Okay. So remember, this door right here is locked. Like I said, I screwed up that one time and forgot it was locked. But yes, this door is locked, and you may snoop if you want to snoop. Why is that working?
I'll go snoop like around near the Riley.
Okay.
Go snoop like around there. I can't grab the map for some reason. There we go.
I'll follow the Jord and snoop with him.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the door that's locked and looking down at my big axe and then looking back at the door.
So, oh God, I don't have Beyond 20 installed on here. Oh God, I'm not even logged into my Roll20 account. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine, dude.
Fail.
Like, if that's the worst thing
How's
that
the
happens
door
tonight,
here?
we're good.
See if I can overhear anybody talking beyond that door.
When you get to the door of the Riley, there's a sign on it that says that in capital letters in about 4 different languages, do not go in after the dwarf.
Oh god, that's great.
God.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, after I had that that toxic blood, what happened in the toilet wasn't. I mean, you wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah.
Not after that.
Not after
And-
what came out after he ate the slime.
Put it
You-
this way: there was 4 stools. Now there isn't any. There's just kind of holes in the ground that have got like burn marks around the
No.
edges.
one big hole
Yeah.
at this point.
You also have to remember you ate part of a demon.
Yeah, yeah, I did. You're
That
right.
that's gonna have some repercussions.
Okay. So I am now logged in. My characters get to the mighty Jord.
The mighty Jord.
Yeah, the mighty
So,
Jord.
how strong are these doors?
They look pretty strong, pretty sturdy. They're wood but reinforced with metal. So there's metal going
Okay,
around the edge, metal going across a few different ways.
I was just doing that to make sure it was good. It's good.
And what kind of locking mechanisms did the door have?
Your standard skeleton key.
Okay. What would happen if I smashed the locking mechanism really hard with my axe over and over and over?
Well, the lock is in the door and it's metal, so you'd basically just be. Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
I mean,
You'd basically just be smashing a little hole over and over again.
okay, so what if I wedged my axe into the bit where the door is like connected and wedged it really hard and then took a big run and then hit the other side of the axe with my head?
Or what if I just help you?
I'm gonna turn this around and ask you, how do you think that would go?
He's got a really strong head and a really strong axe. And if it's only a standard locking mechanism,
Strong head and strong axe does beat standard lock. This is just science.
I mean, all of the force from the dwarf's head is going to be put into that one point on the end of the axe, which is going to go into the bit of the locking mechanism, which is holding the door closed. That's how firefighters get in.
Are you telling me that Rincewynd understands leverage?
Rincewynd has had to break into places many times.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
more.
And
Right,
he's used his head to do so, apparently.
Many times.
They often
boy.
do keep food behind locked doors, so I don't doubt it.
All right, so what I think is going to happen is I've wedged my axe into the locking mechanism. Me and the Jord have taken a few steps back, and the Jord has picked me up over to the Jord.
Okay, well, the Jord obviously does the only thing that he knows how to do, and he throws the dwarf. Is that a strength check?
You're throwing him at the axe handle?
I'm throwing him at the axe handle, yes. Apparently. I don't know. Rincewynd walked up and said, throw me, and I'm just throwing him.
Okay. Rincewynd, to get... I can't believe I'm going for rolls for this. To get to wedge the tip of your axe in properly, I would like a sleight of hand check.
So what do I do for that?
It's D20 plus your sleight of hand modifier.
Okay. And my sleight of hand modifier is... Where do I find that?
It's under skills on the character sheet. The big old list of skills.
Oh, yeah. Sleight of hand +2. So 12 + 2.
Okay. So you got a 14. Excuse me. And then I guess we'll go with an athletics check for the Jord.
Athletics. I should be good at that, right? Athletics. That's right at the top, man. Yeah, +7. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, that's a. Oh well, I guess that's a 14. So we both did the same thing. I was gonna say that's a 21. I was gonna yell blackjack.
So you run forward and you ram Rincewind's head. Hopefully he has his helm of horns on while doing this.
Of course, if he's got it, he sleeps with it on.
You ram his head into the handle of the axe. Oh gosh. And you hear kind of like a metal, like a metallic kind of snapping noise come from the door.
I throw Rincewynd through the door.
I did not say the door opened.
Well, then I throw him at the door to see if it opens.
Do you let him do that, Rincewynd?
Yeah. Hashtag throw the dwarf.
Figured that was a stupid
Throw the
question.
dwarf.
Take 2d4 bludgeoning damage.
2 to 4 bludgeoning damage, Roger.
2d4, so that's gonna be 3. 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I kiss his head.
The door. Oh, gosh, the door does not budge.
So we heard a snapping sound though, right?
Yes.
So now I just like try the handle.
You could try the handle.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it doesn't open.
What was the snapping sound then?
Might I recommend inviting the rogue to inspect the lock to see what?
I was waiting. I was waiting.
He's just sitting back there like these fucking
Idiots.
He's just watching. He's just watching us being, me being thrown at the door over and over.
And he's just sitting there laughing his ass off, watching y'all fail miserably.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Sarro, my head make lock go snap. Please look.
I'm tenderly caring to. I assume there's at least a little blood from the bludgeoning damage. He probably has a scuff or a bruise or something. I'm just like patting on it and cleaning it up and making sure it doesn't get infected.
Rincewynd's happy because currently there is 2 Jords in front of him, and he thinks that's extra food.
So, an investigation.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
Oh my.
13.
Seems like the lucky number today.
All right.
Yeah.
You can, from what you can see in the lock, they've broken the locking mechanism and jammed it.
Great. That means,
Whoops.
yeah.
Why didn't you stop us, Sarro?
Or the
Right, so
dwarf.
Okay, I don't think the dwarf can take much more throwing at this point. We've thrown him twice. It's like a thing. We can only do it like 2 times per short rest. We don't want to have to do it like the 3rd time. But
it's your ultimate. You have to build up more stamina first.
Right. But
Understandable.
what about? Is it just a wooden door, or is it metal? Is it?
I think he said it's wood with like metal supports.
Yeah, it's
Well,
wood but supported by metal. So,
can we smash the wood around the lock?
it's mostly metal around the lock.
Uh,
Like you're not going to be able to get to the lock by smashing the wood part of the door.
So, did I hear something about the Jord having fire breath?
He has lightning breath.
lightning breath. is
Well,
what I
does anyone else know what happens when lightning hits a tree that's made of wood?
I don't want.
So, I'm gonna suggest you breathe on the door, specifically on the wood part.
Vincent, do you have any other ideas?
Vincent is currently
I-
meditating.
I'm meditating. But it's also obvious that I'm intentionally trying to tune them out with all this foolishness going on.
And the more obvious he makes it that he's trying to tune me out, the more. Hey, Vincent.
Vincent.
We need your help,
Vincent.
Vincent, why are you ignoring me,
Vincent.
Vincent?
Vincent, I've got a sore head.
Well,
Vincent, you let Rincewynd get hurt.
I
Come on,
am
Vincent.
not his parent.
Vincent.
Well, I am.
Vincent, can you look at the door, because they might throw me at it again, and I probably would let them.
It looks like a door.
But I think I might have broken it with my head.
I'm
Actually, with
fairly
your
sure that your head is
axe.
unbreakable.
Yeah, but not the door, apparently.
We have scientifically concluded that strong head and strong axe beats average lock. That is.
Congratulations.
Now,
Doesn't pick it.
no. I mean, we did the job of destroying the lock. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it would have helped if the lock was in the open position when we destroyed it.
And
You
what's going to happen when a guard comes by to open the lock for us to,
Okay, what if we all start shouting
out.
for Adele?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
that's-
don't we do
that's-
that?
the door, the lock just damaged itself somehow.
All right.
Brilliant.
So what I do is I walk right up next to Vincent, directly by his ear, and I yell at the top of my lungs, "Oh, Dad!"
I join in shouting Odell.
It's I. And then reluctantly shout, Odell.
Come on,
After a
Vincent.
moment or so of the three of you shout, you hear someone trying to open the door. You hear someone trying to unlock the door. Then you hear a few expletives, and then them trying to open the door again.
Sarro
And-
broke the door, guards. Sarro broke the door. I saw him do it.
I cannot confirm nor deny. All I can say is my buddy needs a Band-Aid for his boo-boo. My son. My baby boy.
Guys, we need to take a second here. Serious question. If the door's broken shut, how are they going to bring us
Wait.
food?
This means they're gonna have to come from another way. So we should figure out what that other way that they come in through is. Because
You know where
they're
it
gonna
is.
have to fix this. They can fix the door, obviously. We just don't have the tools to get the door down. So they're gonna have to come through some other way. Figure out the way they come through, we can get out of here.
It's because of the seemingly other entrance, I've noticed.
You already know where they come from. They come from this direction.
The direction that we've now blocked off.
No.
The direction I'm now in.
Oh, right.
Yes. I'm pointing it out on the stream. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they come from down there. Right.
Yeah,
Yes,
from the Rileys.
That's what they brought you
Said.
from before too. Not from the Riley. Not from the Riley, just from that general direction.
General direction.
They just walk our food through the Riley.
Okay.
No,
so,
the Riley's off to the side.
How about we go and see if there's another door down there that we can
Break.
do something with?
Let's see if we can bust all the locks and just starve in here.
So a couple minutes after the guard fails to get that door open, as you approach the door down there next to the Riley, what do you I'm so gonna regret asking this. What do you attempt to do?
Throw the dwarf this time. I know what you're going to say. No throwing the dwarf this time.
I'm already
Let them through
holding.
so that they can fix the lock.
I'm already
so they
holding
can-
Rincewynd, and I just make a. Okay. I
And
drop
I'm like,
Rincewynd.
oh.
Sarro pinches the bridge, and says,
Oh, you cut out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
So, Sarro pinches the bridge of his nose and just sighs heavily.
Right, so which door is it we're trying to get into here?
I didn't draw the actual door, but it's
But there's a door. Right, there's a door there.
So as Jord disappointingly puts you down, Rincewynd, the door opens and a guard is standing there. What did you do to the other door?
Hashtag throw the dwarf at the guard.
Sarro.
Walks off. Sarro just walks away.
What? Why would you throw yourself at me?
Sorry, it's kind of a reaction. My bad.
We want to speak to the manager.
Okay, Karen. Okay, Karen.
I haven't had lunch yet. Is there lunch?
We were trying to figure out where the food was, and the lock broke itself.
Broke itself.
Yeah, absolutely. It fell. The lock fell against my axe.
You couldn't just wait patiently.
Have you met us?
He was trying to eat
No,
my
I
head.
have not had the displeasure of meeting you.
Have you seen
Are
her?
we not?
Do you know
Are we not
what I
talking
can
right
do?
now?
Do you know who I am?
He shuts the door and locks it behind him.
No. Oh, bother.
Damn it,
Okay.
Sarro. You really screwed that one, man.
Yeah. Come on, Sarro.
Hashtag blame Sarro.
Hashtag blame Sarro.
Okay. All right. Rincewynd disappointedly walks back up towards the table, sits down next to Stephen, and says, "What should we do?"
Well, piece of advice, I recommend that we not blow any goodwill that we just amassed by defeating that demon centaur. We have someone advocate for us, and I highly recommend that we don't ruin that.
Well,
So what you're saying is no more throwing the dwarf?
no more throwing the dwarf in the prison.
I'm saying don't throw the dwarf when there's a stronger likelihood than previous that we could be let out early.
Cool. On a side note, do you know anything about repairing locks?
Mending?
Yeah.
Would mending work? I don't
That's not magical. It's not magical.
Yes, but mending is.
I'm not a locksmith. I was a doctor. Sorry.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm a doctor, not a locksmith.
I guess we're just going to have to wait until the next round starts then and see what happens.
I guess so.
Do you think after defeating that demon, they're going to let us skip some rounds or something?
That's my hope.
Oh.
Does that mean I get less food?
The only person in here I trust is Odell. He laid his neck on the line, so I trust him.
That's
Agreed.
what shouldn't ruin that goodwill.
Adele is one of Pikel's pals, right?
Odell is he's the mascot of Pikel's pals.
Funny thing is, him and Pikal hated each other.
You say what?
Yeah,
He said the funny thing is, him and Pikal hated each other.
Him and Pikal hated each other in the same way that Cork and Odo hate each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Star Trek.
But who would be Cork in that
Yes.
situation?
Adele, Adele would be Odo, obviously. The guy.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I don't.
I want to take a moment to say hi to the people in the chat. We have For No Reason. We've got For No Reason. We've got Nicolo7, Craven Mordic. We got 2AHD Cat who says hi, Craigie Poo.
Hey.
We've got Roepi. I don't know how to pronounce your username. I apologize.
Ropey.
Ropey?
Ropey. Or
Okay.
Ropai?
Yeah, see, I wasn't sure. Got Catnip Entertainment, got Gaming with Robbie and Robster1001, which are two different people, even though they both have Rob in there.
Can I just say, just by the way, shout out to Nicolo7 because damn near every time he sees me in any live chats or anything, he's always asking about Globers and Goblins. So like, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, shout out to you for being an
Thank you.
actual
Yes, definitely.
Not that the rest of you aren't actual fans, it's just that I haven't seen you be actual fans. I believe you are. You just haven't shown it yet.
Calling them out.
Shots fired.
Tune.
To answer your question, Nicolo7, yes, she did use mending to fix the dagger, but they were in the arena at the time, which they are allowed to use their magic there. But back here, there is an anti-magic field. They can't use their magic.
Be right back, guys. I have to run just downstairs for a second to fuck with my dogs.
Okay.
No, I'll be right back.
All right.
So basically, my attempts to escape have been futile. I lost 3 health. So I'm gonna stop suggesting things at this point.
That's probably a good idea for you, especially when it involves ramming your head into the handle of your axe.
But hashtag throw the dwarf.
Yeah. So what's going on? Are we just waiting for Odell to come back and tell us what happens next?
Yeah. Oh, there goes my dog again. My dog's been destroying cardboard. So after a while of you waiting very impatiently, you are brought food. And instead of the crap you're normally given, or even the really rotten tacos you were given, you are brought a nice, large feast of roast something.
Roast something.
Yes, roast something. Pick an animal. I don't care. That's not demonic.
Deer.
Sure.
Bugbear.
Bugbear.
Actually, bug.
No
They
bugbear.
probably serve
No
bugbear
bugbear.
there. Yeah, let's go with roast
Killer
bugbear.
whale.
Let's go with roast bugbear.
Roast bugbear. Okay.
Bugbear.
I mean, Rincewynd really doesn't care what it is. He just starts eating.
All right.
As blood drips out of his nose for some unknown reason.
Thump begrudgingly eats the bugbear.
Oh gosh, did you still have a health potion? Because they didn't take them off you after the last round. Because I really
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Wait, who needs a health potion?
Rincewynd just said his nose was bleeding. I'd really like him to not, die from a concussion.
Brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for dwarfs, not having a concussion is kind of weird.
Yeah. It's kind of like after you spend so much of your life drunk, feeling not drunk just kind of feels weird. That was what that was yesterday when Rincewynd slipped into that moment of consciousness. He just didn't have a concussion at that point, and I just had to give him another one to get him back to normal.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody likes Rincewynd when he doesn't have a concussion.
I do. I prefer him.
But chat, do you prefer Rincewynd with or without the concussion? 1 for with, 2 for without.
I hate you.
Without, when he doesn't have the concussion, something comes through that isn't there sometimes. But we'll learn more about that at some point. Anyway, so yum.
Foreshadowing Rincewynd.
Foreshadow.
as you're eating, you can hear the door being disassembled and
Fixed.
removed from the other side, so they can get at the lock and fix it and put it back up. And as they remove the door from the doorway, what is the
Door frame?
Jam.
frame? Yes,
Jam.
thank you. Had a really bad brain fart. From the door frame, Odell comes walking through the doorway, shaking his head.
Well,
What
that
did you do?
seems not positive.
I tried to stop the dwarf. I lie.
I look up at Odell, smile with a mouthful of food, and say, "I can see stars," and just carry on eating.
Oh god.
See what I'm dealing with?
Yes, I've been dealing with him a couple days longer than you have. I've spoken.
Little do you know I'm complicit in every single thing he does. Wait, did I say that
Oh,
out loud?
Yes. You said that.
I didn't hear you. It's okay. I think you just said it in my head, but we're good.
You didn't hear him,
Okay,
but he
good.
just said it in your head. Checks out.
Yep.
I'm just staring at Odell now.
I've spoken with the organizers of the Gauntlet event.
Tell them I'm sorry about the demon. I got mad.
I'm assuming that this isn't going to be
One
positive.
second, I get my
news.
dice. For to have my dice ready.
What did the
Out,
organizers
Bob.
say?
I argued vehemently on your behalf after what happened in the last round, and based on the fact that I can't tell them I know you're innocent because I would have to reveal how I know that. As he looks back to make sure the guards took the door away and aren't close enough to hear him say that. But my suspicion that you are all innocent. I've asked them to let the next round be the last. And they have agreed to... Oh, wow. They have
Odell.
agreed to let your defeat of the Armonite skip you 3 rounds. 4 rounds. I misspoke. 4 rounds.
So basically what you're saying is the next thing that we go up against is going to be even stronger than the Armonite.
But it will be the last thing.
What if they've designed it to where it'll be the last thing because it kills us?
The next round would technically be the 9th. You'll have 2 more rounds left. That was what I was able to get them agree to.
So this round and one more.
Yes, it will be even harder, but on the bright side, you will have access to more powerful weapons and armor that you would in rounds 9 and 10.
I want to use Thieves' Cants real quick.
You want to use what?
My Thieves' Cants.
Thieves can't? The thieves
Yeah.
language?
Yeah, to speak with Odell really quick.
That you would have that would mean that Odell knows thieves can't. So you can
I
try.
thought Thieves' Cant was just to hide a message in,
Yes,
language, basically.
Yes, but the other person needs to know what that message needs to know. Thieves can't in order to understand it. That's like a secret language, like a secret encoded
okay.
language.
Yeah, it's like a code. Yeah,
Secret code.
you got to know
Well,
how
I'll
to
say-
decipher the code.
I'll see if he can decipher it then.
Okay.
I want to see if he can lead me alchemy's tools.
So what do you ask him that's disguising that question?
something to end up here that is not approved and could actually.
Thieves' Cant is more like in you. It's like you're speaking in.
I've never used Thieves'
conversation.
Cant before, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Thieves' Cant is more like if you're speaking a normal conversation, you use words in a certain way, use certain phrases and stuff that most people wouldn't understand, but somebody else who knows that kind of code would get. So you could send basically like a coded message in a normal sentence that somebody else who knows Thieves' Cant would understand.
Like, kind of think about it like mob talk, you know, like sleeping with the fishes, stuff like that. If it wasn't so like mainstream, where like it doesn't sound out of place, you know, but like, you know, I'm gonna take him for a walk in the park and stuff like that, you know, little.
Well, I'll try to see if he can give me some alchemy tools. I'll ask him that, just simply.
Screw the Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, give me the shit, dude.
So I'll have him address that in just a second. They've agreed
Can
to
I
that.
RP?
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna ask if I could RP as Sarro for a minute because I wanted to.
Try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sarro basically just went, "Hey, buddy, can you get me the thing and the I need some alchemy tools." Like, he was trying to be all slick with it, and then he just broke down like, I need some alchemy.
Yo, got some more of those alchemy tools?
So Odell's telling you that I've gotten them to agree to that. Now, the risk of taking that challenge on right now will be greater to you. The more rounds you fight in the gauntlet, the more you get used to the gauntlet. You get used to what you're fighting. You get used to working as a team. So they've agreed to let you do that.
Will you be fighting with us, Odell?
No, I'm not allowed to. They've agreed to let you do that, as I said, as long as you know you will be fighting opponents that you would face in round 9 and round 10, as opposed to my dog's going crazy again.
So,
as opposed
what you're
to
saying
6
is it's
and
going to
7.
be like going into the dark zone in Division without leveling up first.
It'd be like what?
It's going to be like going into the dark zone in Division without leveling up first.
I don't know that reference, but I'm going to assume.
Not Division? Okay.
I don't kill me. I'm not much of a video gamer anymore. So no, I have not played the Division. But it sounds to me like
I use my breath weapon on bat.
That's not how that works.
Wait, like the actual dungeon master, like you're breaking the fourth wall and just attacking the dungeon master. Can I roll for parallel dimension travel, please?
I guess that's kind of just like screaming at the sky, right? Why?
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
I need a noise gate on myself. Damn. Can you guys hear my dog going nuts in the background?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
I can.
Oh, the banging. Oh, yeah.
How do I add? Is it possible to add a noise gate in here? Whatever. He stopped.
Yeah, I'll know yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
You go to filters on your audio gate, and then just noise filter.
Noise gate or noise suppression?
Noise suppression.
Okay. How do I sound? Do I sound okay right now?
Yeah.
Can you
Way
hear?
better. I can still kind of hear him when you talk, but not much when you don't.
Yeah, it's taking away a lot of background noise.
Okay, cool.
Right, so basically you're giving us the choice to either skip the rounds or do the rounds.
Yes.
Well, I don't even think we have a choice. I'm pretty sure he's just saying we're in round 9 now.
No,
Do we get the...
You do have a choice.
Okay, I think we should ask the smart people. Sarro, Vincent, what do you think we should do? Should we just fight the big dudes, or...
If we fight the big dudes, it'll be like us fighting the Armor Knight, only without the chains.
What's our other option?
But we'll
what's-
also have access to stronger weapons.
Yeah.
Stronger magic
What is
weapons.
the
and
other
armor.
option?
To do the rounds instead of skipping them.
Look, guys, I don't know about you, but I just want to get this over with.
I agree. I agree.
As a dwarf, I vote for give me the big things to kill and eat.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Well, since we're missing
Vincent?
a member of the party, I feel that we're at least allowed some kind of handicap.
I can't hear you.
What did you say then, Vishanti?
He's-
I said, being that we're missing a member of our party due to its untimely demise, we should be allowed at least a handicap.
Odell takes a deep sigh and says, "That is one of the facets of the gauntlet. When one dies in combat, the other take on that burden. And the share of the gold at the end."
Let's just do it.
Let's do it. It's either freedom or death.
I shoulder my axe on one shoulder and Rincewynd on the other shoulder. Let's do it.
I smile and one of my teeth wobbles and falls out, and I go, "Let's do this."
Dwarf. I'm not letting you do it now, but yeah.
All right. FTFE, have you played Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
Do you know Ferrator?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ferrator. That's what we're gonna end up as. We're just gonna be one cohesive unit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make a special action for you guys of throwing the dwarf. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, you said there's better weapons and armor we can get, so let's go and get that.
The next round doesn't start until tomorrow. You'll have access to them then.
Will I sleep?
Oh, I've got a headache for some reason, so I'm gonna go and sleep.
Yeah.
Same.
Again,
Always.
is Vincent in agreement?
Vincent doesn't have a choice.
Oh, there's always
Vincent
there's
kind of
always
got
choice,
outvoted.
but
I mean, I was waiting for you to give a convincing argument, but you didn't, so I just had to wait.
Alchemy? Alchemy? I think that's
yeah,
what they back into?
yes, Sarro, I will find you some alchemy tools. I noticed you've gathered quite an impressive selection of components. Are you
Yeah, I
familiar?
got my almanac.
Are you
got my
familiar
almanac
with? Are you familiar with how to use them?
I'm quite proficient in it, actually. Goes with being a pirate.
Then I will get you the proper tools to do something with them. There goes my phone. No,
It's mine. It's mine. The song is ringing. It's mine.
Okay. So you would all like to. Rich and Hyde says, "What am I watching here?" You are watching Globers and Goblins. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks for joining us.
The best damn YouTube channel on the planet.
Yep.
Even
And
over
on all the
FTFE.
planets.
Well,
On all the planets.
I mean, okay, cool. Thanks.
I mean,
I'll take it.
Romulus 9 has some pretty decent YouTubers. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. So does Vulcan. I mean, even though they're kind of dry, but
Ropey says, take weapon proficiency dwarf and place a returning enchantment on the dwarf.
Oh my god.
weapon efficiency dwarf. I like that.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay.
They
So-
can never catch me flat-footed because he's always on my shoulder and he's always watching my back.
Yes, but is he paying attention to what's behind you, or is he literally watching your back? Is the question.
Wait, I'm supposed to do something else?
It's about 50-50 with
Okay.
Rincewynd. All right. So I go to bed. That's what I do. I am tired. I've thrown the dwarf a lot today. I need a long rest to recharge those sweet throw the
Yes,
dwarf points.
You should all.
Yeah, all I need is some cucurbit, some Olympics, and loots would be nice.
What?
Cucurbit, some I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. I can never say the words. Olympics and loot. As far as alchemy goes.
Olympic?
I don't know the words
Yep,
you're
Olympic.
saying.
Oh, those are alchemy tools. Never mind.
I was just gonna give you literally the item is called alchemist supplies.
Oh, okay, that worked.
It doesn't require
They
me to
are.
actually know anything about alchemy. As you all prepare to go to your cells for the rest of the day and the night, the door is placed, reinstalled to its door frame with a repaired lock.
Before Odell leaves,
Yes.
I do want to bring him to the side since I'm about to do a long rest anyway. I want to show him that my breath weapon works in here. I just want to show him that.
Okay.
Tiny little spurt of my breath weapon. I don't want to like launch it, but just you know, like I'm letting out a puff of smoke.
Okay, so go.
Rincewynd.
That's just the noises Rincewynd makes in his sleep.
Okay,
I've
so
heard the noises Rincewynd makes in his sleep. The noises Rincewynd makes in his sleep haunt my sleep.
we didn't know you could do that without magic. Don't tell anybody.
You're the only one who knows because you're the only one I trust. This is a sign of trust. I want you to know that I trust you, and I want to be able to know that I can trust you. You trust me? Look,
I trust
may be
that you won't
stupid.
kill me. Is that good
I
enough?
may be stupid, but I'm not an idiot. And with that, I turn around and I walk away.
Oh, okay. Odell looks over at Vincent and shakes his head.
Don't look at me. Any tips for the next 2 rounds?
Work together. Do what you did against the
Oh,
Armonite.
that's perfect.
Do what you did against the Armonite. You survive.
Or smacks Vincent on the back and says, "That should be easy, shouldn't it?"
Come with me if you want to live.
The fuck?
That's just the sound Jord makes in his sleep.
Just a merry, just a merry, just a merry band of tossers.
Yeah.
Merry band
Well,
of
Odell,
tossers.
I feel like you should stand with us after everything that we've been through, but if you're not allowed, I understand.
Yeah, no, I risked a lot just going out onto the field earlier today. So
Oh, God damn it. Sarro walks up to him and hugs Odell.
Isn't there that anti Rincewynd barrier? Or is that just specifically
it's
against
specifically against Rincewynd. Odell
He just hugs him.
Odell is a bit off put at first because he didn't expect it, but just eventually does put his arms around you and kind of pats you on the back. He definitely didn't expect that at all.
He releases him and he winks and says, "See, I didn't try to steal it from you this time."
I'm surprised.
He searches his pockets and makes sure he has everything he's supposed to have.
And now it's the morning.
If you all go to sleep, yes, it's the morning.
I sleep.
Your downtime's your downtime. So if any of you have anything else you want to do, just let me know. I don't want to take your
Steven
downtime away
says
from you.
Vincent
Okay.
goes back to the bed and he's, doing his meditating thing. He's also staring down at his giant gold amulet that he wears around his neck and just murmuring, if there is ever a time that you work, it needs to be now.
He's looking at what?
His amulet.
Wait,
Some call it the Eye of Agamotto.
Oh shit!
what? Why am I just now realizing that you're? So we have Thor and
Are you
Doctor
kidding?
Strange.
You
in the-
just figured out that she's Doctor Strange.
pretty much. Look, I'm as slow as the Jord. Okay.
Are you aware we
What?
also have the Green Lantern?
Who's the Green Lantern?
Fuck me.
It's Sarro.
Yes, Sarro's the Green Lantern.
Okay, well, yeah. I don't pay attention.
And
I don't
Arwen was
pay
going to be
attention
Luke
to you guys.
Skywalker.
Call was, well, the call.
Oh,
He was gonna go to Toshi Station and pick up some power converters. Man.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Right, so we choose long rest, yeah?
Yes. Yep.
3 hit
Can I
points.
hear from the ancient and eldritch beings from which I study and ostensibly draw at least a tiny percentage of my power?
Say that again? I'm sorry.
Am I able to hear from the beings or magic gods that I ostensibly can normally communicate with, at least on some paltry level?
Oh, yeah. What are you looking for? Guidance, advice? What are you looking for?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
All of that, please.
I said we'll be like so right? When darkness falls into the skies, then be light.
That sounds so enthusiastic.
Wait, so why isn't FTFE playing Batman? Is it because Batman would actually come and hunt you down, FTFE?
Well, yeah, I can't pretend to be Batman. We're totally different people.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen me and Batman in the same room at the same
I
time?
have not.
I've never seen that, so yeah.
And
I mean-
it is like you guys haven't even been on the same stream together. That's how not the same person you are.
Hold on, that goes against my point. No,
No,
I'm not Batman. I promise, I'm not Batman.
No,
Guys,
no.
I swear to God, I'm not Batman.
No, see,
honest.
because if you look at it from my perspective, you're not Batman. See, so just keep looking at it from my perspective.
Not Batman.
You're not Batman.
Yeah.
Not Batman.
Oh my god.
I don't miss my parents. It's okay.
Listen, Craig, fight the Bruce Wayne.
Fight the Bruce Wayne. Oh
Bruce
my
Wayne.
gosh.
Anyway.
Oh gosh.
I'm
thank
sorry.
God.
I absolutely killed myself.
I've got about 45 minutes before I got go and get ready for my next
All
meeting.
right, so let's go fight. Let's go fight
Yeah.
now.
Hey,
Give
wait,
it
I need
all the
alchemy
formalities.
I need a little bit of alchemy first.
Do alchemy.
You want to do some alchemy? Do you have any idea what you want to make?
I was going to combine the a little bit of Armonite blood with from the leg front with the spider's venom, and just a tiny bit of a trickle from the eye to create a potion, and then soak it in the in some of the meat from the Armonite leg. You'll see what I'm doing.
Oh,
Do you need dragonborn blood?
do you plan to feed that to Rincewynd?
No, I plan to feed it to something else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the meme that Vishanti just sent in Discord of Doctor Strange basically sitting there like this. That's me this
Yeah.
whole time.
Fuck.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. So as you guys,
Yeah, so that will make a great catalyst, but I need Dragonborn Blood for this.
let me get a new.
So yeah, I've
map up.
got a nice hunk of soaked venom.
He's got a Sarro special. That's what we're calling it.
Sarro.
Yeah, it's a
Sarro
Sarro
special.
All right. As you guys are preparing for,
I prepare about 3 or 4 of those.
okay. I'd say you have vials left over from potions and stuff, so you could do that. As you all prepare for that, I just got to get Rincewind's HP back up to. There we go. Okay. As you guys prepare for round 9, we're going from round 5 to round 9. That's going to confuse people who missed this episode and just jump into the next one. As you prepare for round 9, Odell, when he comes to retrieve you, he says one more time, he says, to survive this, you're going to need to work together. Like you did against the Armonite. Now, let's get you some magic gear.
Groovy.
So, what you... Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I just opened 14 tabs by accident.
Such high IQ.
Oh, gosh. Stop it. It's a memory drain. Okay.
Are we in here now?
All right. So, you guys can look through the rare magic weapons, not the uncommon ones, or the magic items. You can replace the weapons and the armor that you have with rare versions of them. And you can each get an extra rare magic item. So just look through them and...
How do I
so
look through them?
go to your character sheet and
Yeah.
go to equipment, manage equipment. You want to check magical, and so you can look at armor. That you can filter by types. You can go to armor, you can go to potion, you can go to weapons, and then wondrous items are basically just like random things. But you
Right.
scroll
Okay.
down.
So all right. So if I click on magical, I can just get any of them.
The rares are purple, so you could get another. You can get an uncommon if you want, but the rares are purple. I would. I
Mine
can't
are red.
sort by red. Should be purple.
Oh, all the things are red. Oh, equipment, manage equipment, magical. It just brings up a bunch of like arm blade, battle axe, add.
Yeah, you have to scroll down and go to load more, and then you eventually get into green. You gotta keep going down.
So what colors am I allowed?
You can have any up to purple.
God, this loads.
My bad, blue. Purple is very rare.
So
you're allowed blue.
so we
you're
can
allowed rare.
So we can have up to and including blue.
Yes.
Oh God, there's so many.
Yeah, so you would your javelin and your great axe, you could swap those for the blue versions, and then you can have one additional item.
See, I'm not seeing anything color-coded here. Just all of my stuff is blue. Am I in the wrong place?
What are you filtering by anything?
Filtering by weapon and no.
Weapon and you checked magical?
Weapon, magical, yeah.
I mean, you scroll down, click load more. You should be able to keep going.
Oh god. Okay. Where's that? There you are.
Okay.
There are the greens and then there's blues. Oh, you can't have guns. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Oh.
Because there are guns in there. You can't have
Get
guns.
far.
Right. So, great. So if I just click on the great axe, the blue one, that replace it, will it?
If you click add next to it, and then you have to go in and remove the other one.
Right. Okay. How do I remove it? Just
Click on
okay,
the
like
green
that.
one and then.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I've got it. So I can change my Can I change my helm of horns to magical version of that?
A Helm of Horns it already has magical. That's your personal item. That's
Right.
gonna evolve with you as you level up.
No, okay.
You can act with your Helm of Horns if you move at least 20 feet in a straight line before attacking with it, like doing a headbutt with it. You have advantage on the attack roll, and it deals 1d12.
Ah.
It deals 1d12 piercing damage. And you got.
So do we? Go ahead.
I was gonna say you also have a +1 magic bonus, so you get a no, not +1. It's +1 to your AC. I'm sorry.
So does it have? Do we have to pick a weapon? Is that
For your extra one? No.
okay?
Like you have a hammer, right?
Yeah, my hammer's my.
Oh, is
thing,
your
so
okay? So
yeah, it's my magical one.
So your light
I
hammer,
don't-
if you want, you can upgrade that one to the rare one, and you can grab what?
I already found out what armor on.
Hmm?
Glamour studded leather.
You said you found the armor that you wanted?
Yeah, glamored studded leather.
I knew you'd like that. Glamored armor, you can change the appearance of it into pretty much any kind of outfit you want it to look like.
Yep.
But yeah, if I add this +2 light hammer, is that the only thing I get to pick?
No. You can add another one. You can add any rare magic item. That's not a gun. Just read it off to me first, because I bought a bunch of new ones recently, so there might be something a bit overpowered and game breaking. I don't know, but look through them and let me know what you want.
So can I have an extra one? So can I get the flail as an extra weapon?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
So let me see.
All right. So I'm done.
Let's see.
I
Got.
can't change my armor, can I?
You don't wear armor. You are.
Yeah,
armor.
I'm a dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's right. Okay, yeah, I've just got big ass heavy weapons and
Okay.
now an extra flail. So I'm
great
happy.
axe, and javelin. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, I got it. I know what I want.
What?
Ring of the Ram.
Ring of the Ram.
This ring has 3 charges, and it gains 1d3 expended charges at daily dawn. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to expend 1 to 3 of the charges and attack one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The ring
that's
produces
cool.
a special ram's head and makes its attack roll with a +7 bonus. On a hit, for each charge you spend, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet away from you.
That's really cool.
And yeah. I'd be having that, please.
Craig.
What?
No guns. What shit is this?
I know, right?
Sarro, do you know what you're picking for your extra magic item?
I'm looking at weapons right now. I'm thinking Hellfire crossbow.
A regular light crossbow or hand crossbow?
Light crossbow.
Oh wait. Yeah, okay, you're proficient with that.
A Hellfire crossbow.
Okay. Remember, regular crossbows, the light and heavy, they take 2 hands to operate, which is totally fine by me. I'm just letting you know.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay, damn it. I need a creature to pull it. There is a flying chariot that is a blue fucking item that I vow.
Vincent could pull it.
Wait. There are wings of flying. I kind of want that now. Do I have to get the +2 light hammer? I don't really want that.
Well, the idea is main weapon, sidearm, and then an extra bonus magic item.
Well, my main weapon is a badass, so I'm not trading that in.
And
Well,
an
right,
antimatter
yeah.
rifle.
No antimatter rifle. You don't have to have the light hammer, but you also don't get 2 crazy items either.
Okay. No.
So like you can have the ring of the ram,
Yeah.
or
or the flying wings.
So, Batch, looking through the list of items, I don't see the BFG. Where is that?
the BFG. Wings of flying. While wearing this cloak, you can use an action to speak its command word. This turns the cloak into a pair of bat wings or bird wings on your back for 1 hour or until you repeat the command. So a dragonborn flying around with big ass bat wings?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with that.
Instead of the ram, ring of the ram.
Yeah. Wait, didn't we talk about something with me flying at one point, didn't we? I think we did. I can't remember. Have to honestly look it up.
What'd you say? I was reading what Vishanti said in Discord.
I said I thought we talked about something at one point about me getting a way to fly, but I can't remember. I thought we did, but I'm also an idiot, so probably didn't.
Now from a magic item, I'm gonna find something here. A ring.
So Vish, you're a little different because you don't use weapons. So you have a couple daggers and a quarterstaff. You can swap those for the +2 versions, and then you can grab yourself a bonus rare magic item. Or you can swap out your regular quarterstaff for a different magical quarterstaff. There are a bunch of magic staffs in the game that do crazy things other than just have a +1 or +2 bonus. So you could have a staff of something as your weapon, and then also have an extra magic item.
Oh no, I'm keeping this ring of the ram. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm keeping it. It's just gonna be too fun. We'll have to figure out a way. Just Batch here. Just look up Ring of the Ram. Read its second effect to me, the one that I didn't even worry about because it wasn't related to combat.
Alternatively, you can spend 1 to 3. Oh, son of a bitch!
What?
Alternatively, you can expend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges as an action to break an object you can see within 60 feet of you that isn't being
You're
worn
literally
or
the Green
carried.
Lantern. Literally a Green Lantern.
I kind of
Need
think
that.
this is the Green Lantern ring.
I need that.
Actually,
I need that. I need that. What was that? I need it.
So you
Ring of the
could
Ram.
just take your fist and point it at something and boom, break a door open.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's mine. Get your own. Find your own cool item. Sarro.
So Craig, if you want to look for something fun other than an extra weapon, unless you just want the extra weapon, unless that's going to be fun for you. If you want to look through these other crazy things to get something fun.
I'll have a look.
Oh, no.
I've only got half an hour before I need to leave, though. So,
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the clock.
Let's get into the fighting.
Did you hear what I said,
See what
Vish,
I
about
said.
what you can pick?
Vishanti?
Fish.
She might be doing something at work. She still
I'm
has
gonna go
Bakal's
all
Tri
in.
Dagger. It just doesn't have its magic
I
effect.
can't. No legendaries. Because I'm looking at Ring of Invisibility.
No legendaries.
And because
Oh,
Let
okay.
me get my let's cut to the oh, that was close. Almost knocked my dice tray on the floor. That would not have been good.
Probably not.
No.
I'd say that would suck.
Okay. Just let me know when you guys find what you want. I'm setting up the map at the moment.
I'm just double checking. I'm pretty sure I'm
No,
good.
I'm happy with what I've got with the just the dwarf style weapons.
Okay, cool.
I'm happy with what I have. Ring of the Ram. Oh, Fire Crossbow. And the glamour studded leather. That will look like pirate gear.
You could just look like a regular old pirate.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Looks like a regular pirate with the hat and everything.
That's fine, Vish, dude. You gotta do. She just sent another message on Discord.
I saw it. Yeah.
Already had that.
Because Ring of the Ram really does match with the Pendant of Light using, I mean, just get the bat wings, dude. Just get the bat wings.
All
Because
right. All right.
because-
You take the Ring of the Ram. I'll get the bat wings. That because it does kind of fit.
Jealous.
Yeah,
And it would probably be better for you, honestly, above board. It would be better for Sarro to have it than the Jord, because the Jord
Yeah.
would use breaking it down, everything that's in his way, and then it's not working anymore.
I thought that was the point of you taking it.
Kind of was, but I don't know. Sarro seems to want it, so I'll just go with the. Well, I don't know if I even want the wings to fly, because I think I read that I read something. I'm gonna have to show to you other gear. Let's just.
because it really does match, Green Lantern.
Right.
That brings Spectral Ram's head.
Wait, so
Like-
are you
like
allowed
that.
to do wondrous, or is it just?
Wondrous items are okay as long as they're rare or lower.
Oh.
I really don't need more daggers, so. I'll fire crossbow.
Oh, those are cool. Oh, damn, that'd be cool.
And it acts as a torch too. Cool. I didn't know. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, let me know when you guys are all set.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'll just be ready. I'll grab these fucking wings.
After this round, you can change because you'll get to go through the armory and everything again.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
So it's not like it's a permanent choice.
That's good. That's good. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
GM layer. GM layer. Okay. All right. Any update from Vish? I'm just waiting to see. Just waiting for Vish. She's dealing with stuff with customers at work.
Stupid people. How dare they?
What I can do is start to tell you what happens when you go out to the battlefield. So you go through the armory, both the weapon room and the armor room, and you pick out all of your new fancy shiny toys. Rincewynd finds a flail, and I'm guessing just starts swinging it around wildly, all excited, almost hitting Odell in the face a couple times.
Yeah, I've already smacked my kneecap a few times with it. I then lost it and sat on it, which was quite painful. But get used to it. Don't worry. Oh crap! Yeah, I just span it around really fast and let it go, and now it's stuck in the ceiling. Jord, can you just lift me up a sec? This could be fun.
Oh no. I'm not okay with this.
No, she's still muted. Jordan is back though.
There we go.
Yeah, but this might be just a RP stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to do much fighting.
Layer token. Alrighty. Okay. Let me get you over to. Alright. Alright. The four of you head out onto the field. And as the crowd is going absolutely batshit crazy, ready to see more carnage and destruction, you see a woman. Just a normal, ordinary looking woman wandering around the battlefield, very confused.
Okay. I start swinging my flail. Just, in anticipation. I don't care. It's just a woman. She's in the battlefield and I've got a flail. I'm excited.
And out from the two side gates, I probably should have unhid that before doing it. Run in.
Say before any fighting starts, I say the command word to start flying. So
start flying? Okay. From the side gates run in two ogres, and they charge towards the woman, who starts to cower and scream.
Okay, I'm going to run and just try and help the woman because that's what a dwarf does for some reason.
I'm also going to try to stop one of the ogres.
All right, let's roll for initiative.
What do I roll? A D12, a D20, sorry.
D20, not initiative modifier.
14 plus
3 plus initiative 2, 5. So 5.
Where's my initiative? I'm being stupid.
And it should be at the top, sort of in the middle of your.
Yeah, right next to armor class.
Me and Vishanti are tied, so.
Oh, plus 2. So I get 16. Yeah.
So you decide between the two of you who
goes
first.
Yeah. 14 plus 2.
I don't know. I'd probably let Vincent go.
Okay.
the route. If me and Vincent were rushing into battle, I'd let Vincent decide which one he's going after, so I can go after the other one.
I'll let you guys.
I'm running directly for the woman to try and protect her.
Okay. I'll let you guys get into position before initiative starts. That way you don't have to worry about taking your whole turn to get close.
I guess I'm taking this one, Vish. And I'm also flying about 10 feet in the air.
That's fine, Vish. You can go ahead and look at it while we're doing this. There's, like I was saying before, there's a whole lot of magic staffs that would work great for a sorcerer.
I just go ahead and ready my crossbow.
I'm gonna get Vincent
Right.
right about here because she tends to do some range stuff. Rare.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Vishanti, the ones in blue that are rare. For those watching, she's sending messages in Discord, and I'm just responding to those.
Yeah.
No, blue you can do. You can do up to blue. You can't do purple and higher. Okay, there we go. It sounds like I'm just insane and I'm talking to nobody, but
Well, I mean, you could still be insane and talk to other people. Those aren't mutually exclusive.
That's true. So what was your initiative modifier, Craig?
+2, so I got 16 altogether.
Okay, and Charisma was abysmal. 3 plus what? Plus 5 or 5 altogether?
5
Charisma?
5 altogether.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, you guys probably are having
Well, you're breaking up there, dude.
I am?
Yeah, you did for a second then.
Oh, weird.
Okay. So Vincent is currently flying. Vincent, would you target an ogre or would you follow Rincewynd and try to help the woman? Go ahead and reply in Discord and I'll just tell everyone what you said. Or you can reply in the chat if you want.
She said ogre.
Yes. So
here, I'll read Vishanti out.
Oh gosh. You targeting the one on the left or the right?
Right.
Just targeting the one on the right. Okay, what spell do you want to use?
See, this is the time where Vishanti would put some like very meaning. Oh wait, did she do something in? Oh yeah, she did. Okay.
What's
Higher level cast Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Sphere, holy balls. So we got. I don't know how it rolled that, but okay. Is that
Good job, Vishanti.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, Ropey in the chat says this would be a place where the guns that we're not allowed to have would have been handy.
She said, sure, fireballs. And I agree. Hashtag fireballs.
So.
Fireball.
Fuck my life.
Well, do you take whatever roll? If you want to use Flaming Sphere, I'll just go with the first one you did. It's a dex save. It's not a roll. So if you want to go with third level Flaming Sphere, if that's what you want to go for, I'll roll the dex save for the ogre, and that is a 13, and I think he's got a negative modifier to that. Yep, -1. So that is a 12. So he is going to be subject to 11 fire damage. And there's a gigantic flaming sphere. Let me get a little tool here. Red. This is... I say
The story of
gigantic.
a
It's 5 foot
girl.
radius, and it can last up to a minute. Nope, I wanted to draw a circle. Alt for circle, not shift. There we go.
Nobody appreciated my joke.
I didn't hear your joke. I was trying to.
You
do
said this is, and I said the story of a girl.
I'd like to say thank you to Vishanti for cooking my meat for me.
Oh gosh. And that flaming sphere will remain there for a minute. So, as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. So do you want to use any bonus actions for your turn, Vish, or are you good with that? Because next up is the Jord.
Vish is typing.
I
She
wanna
says
hit
she
something.
wants to hit something again.
Do you have anything for bonus actions you can do?
Kill, kill, kill.
Oh,
I don't see any bonus action spells, and I don't think you have you don't have quickened meta magic. What do you have for bonus actions? You can't kill anything with a bonus action. Sorry. You can only move the flaming sphere.
And doing that, I think you'd have. Well, actually, she says, "I have some staves." Frowny face.
Do the staves have bonus action?
Fuck it,
Fuck it.
anyway, she says.
All right, Jord, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to
Waves hands magically.
I'm going to unleash my breath weapon on my feeble opponent. So give me just 1 second. I clicked the wrong tab. There we are. Actually, it's an action. It's not equipment. That's right. Breath weapon blue. Bam. Oh, damn. Can I overclock that, actually? You said I could overclock that somehow.
Overclock.
You're not a PC.
What?
You said you're not a PC.
can't.
You do. I think you have some that lets you add extra lightning damage, but so I rolled a 17, so that's gonna half the damage.
Ugh, asshole.
Remember, you've got the improved breath weapon feat, so you can use some extra charges to pump up the damage if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about, but I can't
oh my
figure out
gosh,
a
I'm
way
an
how to
idiot.
do
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Sure, you might have that thing you're talking about. By the way, you have that thing you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Just as my bonus action, I guess I'll start raging.
Okay. Do you how many extra charges do you want to use?
I'll just save him because he
save him?
did a
Okay.
dex save. Yeah, I'll just save him. Maybe catch him flat-footed.
Okay. And next up is I'm looking at the wrong freaking screen. Rincewynd.
So
right.
I'm going to do the friend. I'm going to be frenzied, because that always helps. Right. So the ogre's currently just standing where they are. They're not moving or anything. They're just where they are.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're in the process of running towards this woman. Then one got hit by a big old sphere of fire, and the other got hit by lightning breath. So they're a bit taken aback at the moment.
Okay. Right. So at this moment, she's kind of safe. And the closest one to her is the.
Well, you said when you first went up, you were being nice to her.
I went over and kind of tackled her to the ground and turned around with my axe to make sure no one was going to hurt her. Getting her out of harm's way in a typical dwarf fashion.
She gingerly makes her way to her feet behind you and taps you on the shoulder, and she says, "Thank you so much for protecting me from these vicious creatures. How can I ever repay you?"
I say, don't go into a big arena with 2 ogres next time, so I have to risk my little dwarf ass to save your stupid fucking face.
Well,
I also have an
that's
I have an
not
air of
that's not
I have an
very
air
nice. Very nice now, is it? And then
I've got an air of suspicion around her. I'm
then
just going to
she
point that out.
screams in your face, starts to grow, and turns into this monstrosity of a creature.
Right. This is what I get for being nice, I guess.
You don't piss off the Karens.
Okay, so
Also-
I'm just gonna
Here's the
go
ogre.
on.
Here's the ogre, and that's what the lady just turned into.
Right, so she's pretty bigger than the ogre.
About the same size, yeah.
I'm
The
just-
Jord is no longer having
my-
a good time. So
I swear under my breath, fuck's sake, this is what you get for being nice, Rincewynd, and then just do a big old swing with my new fancy battle axe straight at her leg.
I was gonna say 'cause she's towering over you.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
acting cool, shall we say?
Go ahead and roll.
Sorry,
It's okay.
come on. 18. Oofed.
Yeah, that's gonna sink right into her shin.
No, so I get
Roll damage
plus
for me.
8 with that as well. So I need to roll another d20, do I?
No, the damage is what 2d6 plus whatever your damage modifiers. So I'm sorry, it's a great axe. 1d12 plus 5.
1. Oh, smeg.
Oh
6 damage. 6. Really?
wow!
6.
She looks down at her ankle, looks at you, and looks at you with that grin she had in that picture. That evil I'm going to devour you grin.
Okay, well, I'm going to swing again because I get 2, right?
With if you frenzy you.
I did at the beginning, I said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah, you can use your bonus.
so
Another
Nice.
18. Just hacking away at her ankle.
and a d12. 7 plus 5.
That's 12 damage. She's starting to bleed a little bit from her ankle wound.
Okay, I look at my axe and I go, wow, that sucked. And then just curl into the fetal position.
She's carrying a huge glaive, and after you curl up into the fetal position, with both hands, she swings it down on you.
Ow.
Holy crap!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Come on now. So what's the...
Ouch!
Yeah, how much am I taking off my health?
23 slashing damage.
Oof. Okay. So that puts me down to 42 health points.
Okay. Sarro, your
Ow.
turn.
Tell me not to be nice to people in the future, guys.
Yeah, I aimed my crossbow at this ogre and pray this fucking hits.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
Why do I always have the worst? Why is it always I have the worst?
That is bad.
Let me see, what bonus actions do I have except for... That's it. That's like... So, bonus... I can do another crossbow attack as... Yeah. I'll do another crossbow attack as a bonus action.
You can't.
It says on my sheet right here, bonus actions, crossbow expert attack, you can take an attack action as a bonus action.
For the crossbow expert, you can take a hand crossbow attack as bonus action when you use your attack action attack with a one-handed weapon. The light crossbow that you have is
Oh,
two-handed.
yeah.
That was why
Yeah,
I told you it was
two-handed,
two-handed
right.
before.
That's right. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I'm gonna have my ogres go, and then we're gonna wrap up for the.
Well,
Oh,
I
okay,
do
go,
have
sorry,
a psychic blade. I have a psychic blade that I can use as a bonus. Here's hoping the psychic blade works.
Do you attack?
Right.
You know what? I'll allow it. Technically, you can only take one as a bonus action if you make one as your main attack action. But I guess
Oh shit!
I'll be nice and
Shit,
I'll
sorry.
allow it. I'll allow it.
Okay.
So that's 16. You just barely scrape the ogre with your psychic blade.
Great. Okay.
Roll damage.
What's that? 1d6, right?
Yep, +2.
D6. 7. That's yeah.
Okay.
Right, plus 2, 7. That's not too bad. Good.
All right. So the ogre that's currently in the flaming sphere, I think he's going to take some damage at the start of his turn. Any creature.
We'll call him Mr. Bernie.
Blah blah blah.
Mr. Bernie and Shocks.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
only
That's
if
their
he
names.
ends his turn. Okay, so he can run out. He's gonna run over towards Rincewynd because
Oh, goddamn.
Rincewind's the closest. And the other ogre is going to target the Jord. Oh, you know what? No. Ogre changes his mind. Ogre has Javelin. Ogre's going to throw Javelin at Vincent.
I mean, that's still not good, but
17, and that's going to hit.
oh,
That's
damn.
13 piercing damage to Vincent.
He waves his hand and a big circle appears. Spider-Man jumps out of it and pins the ogre to the ground. Does that work?
Wait, what?
He said, Vincent says, "Do I get to dodge?"
That's what your AC's for.
Yeah. That's the armor class.
And the other ogre is going to take his great club and gonna whack the Jord on the head for 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Is anyone else picturing, like, you know, the cartoon being hit on the head with a club where it just kind of like pounds him into the ground slightly and some stars start coming above his head?
Birds, little tweet birds.
Yeah.
I am hurting, guys. How much damage?
17.
Oof. Okay. So we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Can
We
I?
can put it off, guys. Don't worry. I'm not sure how, but we can put it off.
I think each of these monsters probably have around 100 hit points because if you base it off the Night, so yeah.
Yeah.
I can maybe hurt mine a lot, but I don't think I can kill it.
Me neither. Especially not with my rolls. For some reason,
Gotta
I'm just
work together.
Plus, I'm worried about Rincewynd over there, just being
in the fetal position.
just being wailed on.
throw the dwarf.
If I was near him, I would throw him away from the bad.
All right. Well,
What are you about to do? Dragon Ball Fusion now?
what? You're cutting out.
You're gonna do the fusion dance. I think he
Oh,
said.
Yeah, the
God.
fusion dance.
Yeah.
Fusion.
Right.
Well,
So
thank
I
We
get
are
spend-
Rince Jord.
I get to spend the
Thank
next 2 weeks in the fetal position waiting to be hit again.
Thank
Yep.
you, everyone, for coming out and watching. Looks like we had about 20 viewers at one point. Yay!
Yay!
Hey.
That's more than last time. I'm trying to work on getting this channel a little bit more lively than it is. We're going to have. There's another campaign I'm running with Chrismer and Forno Raisin, EMP, and who else? Bun Bun joined us last time. We're doing it. We're not doing it live, but we're recording it, and adding some video stuff onto it later. We're gonna upload it to the Derp Squirrels channel, but I do plan to mirror it on here. And like I said last time, I do intend to start some campaign diaries. I was hoping to have one out in between last session and this one, but hopefully I'll have one before next session. So there's should be more content coming out on the channel. I revamped our thumbnails; they look a little bit prettier. And next week I will actually have an intro and hopefully outro video. So
cool.
Hang in there, guys. Thanks for coming on,
later.
everybody. Everybody say goodnight.
Come over to FTFE. Come over to FTFE for Monday Night Debate in about an hour.
Come over to AndTheJordSaid for nothing because I hardly ever post.
If you want to watch the Freedom Fighters campaign whenever I start to upload it, bring it.
All right.
All right.
Later, y'all.
Have a good night,
See you
everyone.
later.
Later.